Mindset and attitude to selling, where sales happen. So which one is more valuable and important? Is it the selling process or is it the actual sale? Welcome to Mindset and Attitude to Selling, solving sales problems, period. Now, what I'm going to share with you is a three-part or three steps or three stories to the why, the what, and the how real estate agents and salespeople are not producing more sales or producing more listings. In this first part, or this first step, I'm going to share with you why sellers are not giving you or you producing more listings from the sellers, and why salespeople are not producing more sales for their products and services. And before we go into the topic, do me a favor, smash the like button, share your comments below, and also subscribe. Now buckle up, keep an open mind, watch the video to the end, take massive action, and make the necessary changes in producing more listings and producing and increasing your sales. So what is your skill as a real estate agent? And how valuable is your skill? Do you even know? Do you understand and know why you're not producing more listings? And for you salespeople, do you understand why you're not producing more sales and selling more of your products and services? Have you ever took inventory and examined why that's the case? Welcome to Mindset and Attitude to Selling, solving sales problems. That's what we do here. Before we dig into the topic, I'm going to share a couple of things with you. Number one is this, and ask yourself this question. Are you a real estate agent or are you a salesperson? And which one comes first? Is it the salesperson or the real estate agent? Answer that to yourself. I know the answer. But there's one reason and one word why you as a real estate agent are not producing more listings, and for you salespeople are not producing more sales for your product and services. Now here's a question for you. When you buy something, whether it's a car, a home, or anything you buy, and I buy, and we all buy, we have what they call a perceived value, right? It has to have some value for us or to us, right? Before we part with money, right? Now, where you may see something having a value of $5,000, I may see that same item or that same thing as a $3,000 value, right? Because value is a perception. And that perception comes from what people see it is, right? Does that make sense? We all like to buy and we like to believe that we're buying value before we part with money. And value is all perception. Is all what we believe it is by what we see and what we hear, right? Does that make sense? So, the number one reason why you, as a real estate agent and as a realtor, are not producing more listings and you salespeople are not producing more sales is because of one word: value. You don't know what your value is as a real estate agent or as a salesperson or as both. Because if you did know, you will not be struggling the way you're struggling right now. It's just that simple. So what sellers are looking for in an agent, and the reason why sellers always have a preconceived value of you as a real estate agent and realtor, is because they don't see and haven't seen or heard any value coming from agents. So they predetermine what they're going to pay you versus them asking you, what do you charge? What is your commission? Those are two different scenarios. And as a salesperson, if you're not closing more deals or converting more prospects into customers, it's because either your product and services don't have any value, or the product and services does have value, but you don't know how to sell and offer that value in the product and service or services. It is that simple. So the question is, are you a real estate agent or are you a salesperson? In my opinion, in my experience, you are a salesperson first. And once you get a contract, whether it's a buyer's contract or a seller's listing, now you transition to becoming an agent. And as a salesperson, you have to know how to convey not only the value of the product and services you're offering, but your personal value. Why should they buy from you? Because if you have the best product in the market or the best services and they still don't buy, is because they haven't bought into you. They have to buy into you first, whether you're a real estate agent or a salesperson selling any other services. At the end of the day, keep this in mind, guys. I'm going to keep it very simple. You are the commodity. Well, you should be the commodity. And as the commodity, you should understand what your real value is. You should know what your skill is as a real estate agent and as a salesperson. And believe it or not, you're not a real estate agent. You are a salesperson. The product and services you offer is the selling of real estate. And your agent, meaning you have limited power of attorney to represent this client on that property. That's what that is. But throughout the whole process, you are a salesperson, period. They don't teach you that. And that's the problem with the real estate industry. So many real estate agents, so much talented people that go to waste because they're being trained wrong. They don't know how to sell. You don't know how to sell. Because if you did, you would have more listings and more escrow deals, right? You will not be taking the path of least resistance, trying to get just buyer's contracts and letting the seller agent pay you a commission on the buyer. Meanwhile, you're representing the buyer. And as a salesperson, you salespeople out there, don't try gimmicks. Don't try tricks. Learn to be a very powerful salesperson. Understand your craft. You don't need to embellish and lie, misrepresent, and manipulate to produce real sales. Because when you produce sales, you really are starting relationships. The product and services is just the bridge to that relationship. So why would you want to start a relationship with deceptive or deception or lies or manipulation? Does that make sense? So again, the reason why you're not producing more listings as a real estate agent and not producing more sales as a salesperson for your product and services is one word: value. That is why. That is the why to the whole process. Why you're not producing more sales and getting more listings. So before we go, if you found some value in this video, do me a favor, smash the like button, share your comments, and also subscribe. And remember this, guys, if you truly know how to sell as a real estate agent and understand that you are a salesperson first, and you understand what your skill is, and it's not being a real estate agent. If you understand what your skill is, which means you have to know that you are a salesperson, and you understand how valuable your skill is, not only as a real estate agent, but as a salesperson, watch your value increase. Watch your listings grow exponentially. And then watch your commissions absolutely explode. Talk to you later and have a fantastic day. Bye. The most valuable skill you can learn is to become a dynamic, powerful, and exciting sales person.